Congratulations on your new purchase of a Elite PI-135 system. Today I'm going to be going over how to set this up, what comes in the box, and how to put everything together. Once you receive your package, make sure to inspect all around it, check the damage indicators, make sure there's no damage. If there is damage, here in red or here on the tip there's blue, this is what it would look like if there is no damage. Also check visible damage and note any of that on the bill of lading. You can contact us afterwards and we'll make sure that gets resolved. Now we're going to go ahead and take the box off and show you what you'll receive when you get it. After you check for damages, we're going to remove all of the nails that are along the bottom edge, as well as remove the tape on the top and sides. And now we're going to lift it off of the simulator. Your simulator is going to be shrink wrapped and have bubble wrap, different packaging. And you're going to go ahead and remove that, remove the boxes, open everything up, and once you have all of your devices and everything separated, you can start assembling the simulator. Once you unbox your PI-135, you're going to have 3 curved screen boxes. You're going to have an AP4000, 2 other monitor boxes, 1 for your instrument, 1 for your instructor. You're going to have an Elite hood, and you're also going to have a box of spare parts, as well as the keyboard, invoice, and letter of authorization. Once you have the sim off the pallet and unwrapped, you'll have it in a state like this. And now we're going to go ahead and mount the monitors first, okay? Once you've raised the center monitor mount, you'll notice that each pole is going to have a hole in it, and you've received 2 pins. You're going to go ahead and place the pin through the hole, and then lower. Can you lower that side? Lower it so it's even. Now that you've raised the center monitor mount, we're going to go ahead and attach the center monitor as well as the side brackets. You will have received a small bag full of screws and bolts. Those will be used just for the monitor mounts. Go ahead and line the side monitor bracket up here with the center and have someone help you bolt them in. Tighten them down first, and then you can align the monitors once you have all 3 bolts tightened. All 3 monitors on, we're going to adjust the monitors to be aligned with each other. So you're going to slightly loosen all 3 bolts, and then you can push the monitor into place, where you can then fully tighten each bolt. Once you've installed all of the monitors, we're going to set up the hood now. We're going to assemble it by putting the monitor in, and then we'll install it on top of the Pro panel. No bracket for the hood for the monitor. It'll just require a little bit of force, a little bit of pushing, and once you have it firmly in place, it'll be good just like that. Once you've fully assembled the hood with the monitor, you can install it on top of the Pro panel. There are brackets on both sides of the Pro panel that the hood will align with. Next, we're going to be putting an AP4000 into the hood here. You will want the front to be vertical 90 degrees. There is Velcro on the back that will attach to the Velcro in here. Once you've assembled all the hardware and unwrapped all of the cables, each cable is going to be numbered, and you'll be able to simply plug in everything, including all of the USBs and adapters for the computer over here as well. Elite does have some additional accessories that we do offer. We have different throttle quadrants, which will just be taken off with 2 thumb screws on both sides. We have a headset adapter, which can be placed with Velcro in this little slot right here. We also have an iPad mount that can be placed in this position here on the side of the hood. Now over to the instructor pole, we're going to be putting the instructor monitor on. You'll simply loosen this flap, slide this over the pull. It will take a little bit of effort to get the latch over the top. You're going to slide it down so the wires still have plenty of room. You're going to go ahead and tighten it, and then plug in the cables. Once you have all the cables plugged in, make sure you've gone through and double checked all of them are plugged in. You're going to go through the proper startup sequence. Down here you'll notice that you have a battery backup. You'll hold the button until it makes one beep, let go, the system will turn on. Once you've turned the simulator on, you'll notice that the Launch Elite screen will come up. There's a few options here. You'll be able to launch the software, reboot your computer, shut off your computer. There will be a few buttons up here. Our knowledge base if you have any questions, remote assistance in case you need to connect to us, and submit a ticket if you have a question that you'd like us to answer. On the left top we have the letter of approval as well as the operator's manual. If you have any questions, you can go there. Once you've turned the simulator on, you're going to notice that the Launch Elite screen will show up here on your instructor's screen. You're also going to make sure that your visual monitors do have the visual software up, as well as your Pro Panel key is turned to the on position. You will notice that the Launch Elite screen has the launch button. It's also going to have a reboot and shutdown for your computer. Some buttons up here for remote assistance, as well as being able to answer questions that you have through our knowledge base or submitting a ticket. On the top left, we're going to have your letter of approval as well as the operator's manual. Now let's go ahead and launch the software. From here, you're going to be able to choose your aircraft, change GPS, change to an E500, etc. You'll be able to press enter there. Now we're going to go ahead and select our region. We're going to select the southeast region. Now you'll notice that the simulator is initializing. The visual screen is loading into the location, as well as the Elite software. Once you're done using the software, I'm going to show you the proper shutdown sequence. You're going to go on your instructor screen here, right click, go up to quit. You'll notice that you can also press Alt-Q to exit out of the software. We'll let that shut down, and then we're going to go ahead and press shut down all. Wait for all monitors to shut down for the computer to shut off. Then we will go down to the power supply, hold the button and wait for 2 beeps, and then it will shut off.